Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. After Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
That's brought in downfield by Otten. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Tampa Bay.
From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On the play fake, it's Levis. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they shut him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Shotgun now for Levis. Flush shot out to his left. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on and dropped it. So potential turnover. Winds up on the ground. Does though bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Into a crowd. Intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
He's so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Play action, Levis. Has the connection to right. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
44-yard line.
The play fake, now Levis to throw. And that's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's got called at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Levis to the air now. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. On my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and long for him here. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short. Like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go Levis. Pass caught by the rookie from Arkansas. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. First down on the ground to Jameer Gibbs. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have second and pretty long here. On the gun, Levis. Escapes the pocket. Laporta with the grab. A decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the air, third and long. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Down a run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Like 54.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
I mean, Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a Lattice symbolist. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Levis setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. There was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Great run back as the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
48-yard.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Like 54. Diamond. And it's huge. 23 window.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Levis finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 4 brings up 4th down and 1.
And again, it's Levis. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the gun, Mayfield dumps it off to his running back. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down from the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers looking for a bigger lead before the break. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Right up the gut. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. The news probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Evans now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
All right, Ryan's just about ready. 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13.
After that pick, here's Levis. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's down on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down. That's a quality yardage on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
15 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Levis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown, Detroit. The Lions chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Baker out of the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Down the field. Evans has it. And he gets this forward to the 19. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so they're left facing third and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Brian Branch has it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Like 90.
Levis out of his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 5-yard line.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Mo. 40 Rita. 22 Linda.
Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Carter on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. We'll cobble together a yard there. Ante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Mama, I got what you need.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
On 1st down, here's Levis. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, but they drop it behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A play fake. Now Levis to throw. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Now trying to run for it with Montgomery. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them a letter. No man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Levis to the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's taken down at the 30.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. He'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Montgomery now up the middle. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and 2. Levis. Tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Shotgun now for Levis. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kick.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They send the tight end in motion. Again for the first time to Rashad White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Baker now from the gun. Completes this one to Otten. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
In punt formation for Tampa Bay.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. First call here coming from the shotgun. First throw for the backup now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's 2nd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's Ewers to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. This gets up past the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
Gotta be pretty good at it. Gotta be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. Now that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Taken in by Williams outright. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's yours. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Gibbs. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. From the shotgun, yours. He lofts it deep left. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions down by only 2 in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point
The
try.
Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Buccaneers 21, Lions 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield from his end zone. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he will be stopped now, but not much to like about that effort.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Regular. Set. Watch out.
Going with Irving here. Takes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing line. No yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. Going the other way, Lions have it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
Recover and
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Threw that pass.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And he gets this forward to the 19. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions needing a couple.
It's now third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. Because that field turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Let's go. Nice.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Tampa spends its second timeout now. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Gibbs again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for the back that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, rolling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On the return, here's Palmer. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
180!
Setting up to pass. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Gain of 11 on the play. And
Here he is to throw.
First down.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Hurry this to the line.
A loss of 16 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180!
Here he is to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is 4th down.
180!
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it